So, in what will be the final goodbye to Coach Popovich after he announced that he will be stepping down at the end of the season, this is it. It's the Champions League final, and it is the rematch of the epic clash from last season. Or past, to be honest. That is the end of the first half, no goals in this one. It's been a tight-nick affair for sure. And Navas really saving early on. And David De Gea gathering up shots as well. Icardi and Draxler again, and Icardi, and the referee has blown the whistle. And it's a penalty! The referee has given a penalty here! David De Gea has had a couple of penalties to face this season, and he's been unlucky at one of them. Oh, he saved it! Oh, it's saved by David De Gea! Neymar is denied! Oh, could really get control of it at all. And Fred's penalised for that foul. 1 on earth for. And Thiago Silva scored a belter! Wow, what a belter from Thiago Silva, the defender. League. Is he going to pick out Rashford? Yes, he is. And Rashford's going to score! It's not over yet. Marcus Rashford makes it 1-0. Rashford. Jesse Lingard. He's going all the way. Jesse Lingard has scored! 2-1 in injury to just before injury time. And who else but a cup winner, Jesse Lingard. 4 minutes of added on time. And David De Gea will be heralded a hero. Wait, Neymar! Oh, and David De Gea with a splendid save. And it's a corner. Oh, what a ball. And what a beautiful move by Neymar. David De Gea, sensational. Again. Pempe. Moves it forward. Koulibaly stops it. Malik has picked out Jesse Lingard. Oh, and he's threaded it through to Rashford. It's game over. Marcus Rashford has sealed it. Oh, and a deadly counter-attack by United, and they know they've won it. 3 times Champions League winners in 2020, and they have done it. And whoever takes this team forward has a winning team to come with him, whoever it may be. But all we can really say as we end the 1920 football season is thank you, Pop. In the final of the Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain 1, Manchester United 3.
In truly the most unusual football season ever, Manchester United ended the season as the champions of Europe by becoming the winners of the UEFA Champions League. But at the end of the Premier League season, Gregg Popovich announced that he would be stepping down at the end of his contract, but now we're hearing rumours of a possible U-turn. Could Popovich be staying for one more season after all? Well, any changes that any clubs want to make will have to be made quickly, because the 2021 season will start September 12th, meaning no pre-season for any club except the UEFA Super Cup between Manchester United and the Europa League winners Sevilla. There has been the most dramatic and unpredictable twist in the Manchester United Gregg Popovich saga, and it just may be football won't be losing Coach Popovich yet. There has been rumours of a meeting earlier this week between Popovich, the board, and even some of the players in the Manchester United squad, and they have all been in discussion to activate a one-season option to extend Popovich's contract until the end of the 2020-2021 football season. Now, his current contract as head coach ran out at the end of Monday night, and that was of course after the Champions League final in which Gregg Popovich and his team won by 3-1 thanks to goals from Marcus Rashford and Jesse Lingard, which meant that Gregg Popovich was going to bow out as a UEFA Champions League winner. But after the night's celebrations had died down, first thing the next morning, when Popovich's contract was about to run out, the players apparently went to the hierarchs and discussed the possibility of adding a 1-season extension to Popovich's contract. And it certainly looks like Popovich has got the support of the players, and the players themselves are so sure of the fact that Popovich is very, very close to winning the league and FA Cup. He got to the semi-finals of the FA Cup last season, of course, and he got to 3rd in the Premier League after a magnificent fight back following the national lockdown, and he fought his way back up to 3rd. People feel that if there had been no lockdown measures containing with such schedules, then he might have come back to actually win the whole season as a whole. So the board have granted a request, and apparently there has now been a meeting, and Gregg Popovich is due to accept and sign the 1-season extension to his contract. And not only that, Gregg Popovich is reportedly going to be getting the green light to get any players he wants. Give him a list and they'll make it happen. And this is a very strange operation from the owners of Manchester United, but they seem very sure in Gregg's ability to bring the Premier League and FA Cup home, that they've given him the green light to do whatever he wants. But now he's going to have to be quick, because the season starts on September 12th, and that's less than a month away. And of course, not forgetting the fact that Manchester United will now be a part of the UEFA Super Cup after winning the Champions League in the previous season, and they'll be going up against the Europa League winners Sevilla. Now, due to the lockdown measures that were implemented earlier this year, curtailing football for 3 months in the process, that has now been moved to a week before the Premier League is due to begin on September 12th. Coincidentally, that'll be on the same day as the Community Shield, played at a more evening fixture. And if Popovich does make some signings before that night, they'll of course be all eligible to play, because it is a one-off fixture before the start of the season, and it will be Gregg's only chance for a pre-season game. Because of the late start to the season, no clubs in the Premier League will have time for any proper pre-season. So as resourceful as Gregg Popovich always is, his signings were made almost from the get-go. Rakitic Legit came through from Juventus for £95 million and was definitely the top name on the list, given Manchester United's main problem, which was conceding goals. Popovich was particularly adamant at his shortages at the winger position, and made 2 very key signings for that. The first of which was Elude Traore, who, if you remember, spent 2 years at Paris Saint-Germain, so a lot will be expected of him going forward. But the second one was the most important. They may not have ever been able to get Eden Hazard when he was available, but Gregg Popovich has landed Trojan Hazard from Borussia Dortmund for a very cool 25 million on his part. His fourth signing was on the right, in the form of Carlo Pelistri from Uruguay, who's been very highly rated over there, and United's first Uruguayan player since Diego Forlan back in the early 2000s. Sticking with the right hand side, the highly rated English youngster Marcus Edwards, who had formerly a career at Tottenham, came over for 10 million from Guardimeles. Amad Diallo has come over from Atlanta. And finally, the biggest name of all, and definitely one of the most important for the development of Marcus Rashford and Mason Greenwood in particular, was Edinson Cavani, who came over as a free agent after his most recent stint with Paris Saint-Germain. Ironically, the team Manchester United just beat a month or so ago for the UEFA Champions League final.